Namaste. We're going to complete this incredible book. And we're on Discourse 33, the final discourse. Okay, Discourse 33, Arcturus, Independence Day Disclosure. So this is the Arcturians again, the Arcturians from the Arcturus star system. These are of the 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th densities of consciousness. July the 4th, 1932, Saint Germain. Invocation, mighty, sustaining, enfolding presence, we give praise and thanks for thy life everlasting, thy youth eternal, thy light illumining. The discourse, O America, we love you. Mighty seed of God's eternal manifestation, we give praise and thanks that thou art sustained and governed by God alone. The day on which independence within thy heart was established, thou didst become a radiating centre of light to all humanity. We give praise and thanks that out of all will come peace and prosperity to mankind in thy embrace. Back of thee is the power that will sustain and maintain the reign of God on earth. His light shall illumine and strengthen the hearts of thy children in all ruling places, and out of all shall come love, justice and wisdom. America, we love you. 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 I'm not making this up. Today, O America, those mighty messengers of God who have passed before look upon thee with their hearts filled with love and strength, the love of the mighty I Am Presence, flowing forth to heal, to bless and to prosper thy inhabitants. The very substance of earth is being quickened into greater activity, and as the children of God walk the earth, so shall they feel the current of God flowing in, the quickening of them into greater love, loyalty, and desire for thy freedom. O America, thou dost seem to have become bound, but thou art not. Thou art entering into thy great freedom. Thou dost seem in the throes of pain, but thou wilt be born into that great peace, health, happiness, and prosperity. We give praise and thanks that this is God's wisdom, the mighty I Am Present speaking. The Christ child unfolding thee, America has grown into majestic power. It no longer pleads but commands obedience of all that is out of the outer to the service of the inner presence. The power of divine love governs thee and consumes all unlike itself. America, we give praise and thanks that thou art a great jewel within the heart of God, the lamp of illumination lighted by the mighty I Am Presence, the chalice, the crystal cup, holding within its pure radiance and freedom, peace, health and prosperity, and illumination of those who dwell within the embrace. May all the world feel thy radiance and be blessed by it. Peace, 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 and on earth goodwill to man. Arcturus. Wow, yeah, and that's it. That's literally it. So I'm going to read the notes. Okay. Discourse 33, the notes. I would suggest that sometime each day you think of yourself as a radio station sending forth peace and goodwill to all mankind. Remember what I said, channeling is like tuning into a radio station or a TV station. The broadcast signal is always there. It never goes anywhere. It's just that you have to tune the individualized radio or TV into that broadcast band. And this is what we do when we channel, okay? And this is where inspiration comes from. You're just channeling into the source, to the Tao, to the limitless creative power and limitless inspiration. To continue, know that in this mighty consciousness, the limitless power of the mighty I Am Presence flows forth to each individual and gives that which he is ready to receive, bringing enlightenment and decision to everyone. Be conscious that your own minds are such powerful divine centers that at any time you can make quick, unerring decision through the power of divine love. Recognize that your mind is but a vehicle of the great master presence, of that inner presence at all times. Command it always to act with decision, alertness and quickness, that all human sense of wavering be forever consumed. The new cycle. Today is a focal point of 10,000 years, the beginning of another cycle of 10,000 years in which the great ones from Venus, who have always been instrumental in the uplifting of humanity and our earth, this day come forth and pouring out to humanity throughout the earth a mighty radiance. This will bring about more quickly a greater stabilization and confidence in the hearts of many public officials. It will cause them to have a strong, unwavering desire to re-establish America in confidence and prosperity, and make them feel a deeper love and loyalty for her progress than ever before. Many will have learned that they cannot rule humanity with a ruthless hand, for they are seeing that the inroad of control which they had desired to gain over others is returning to themselves for redemption. Cause and effect. Karma. To continue, if this lesson can be impressed upon them sufficiently, a great calamity will have been averted. This calamity is the wiping out of all humanity, which was due to happen. We were heading on that course, and we've averted it, thank God. To continue, in this quickening period, things can be done in a short period of 20 years that would ordinarily require 100 years. This is what we were channeling in the T-Tag channelings. Oh, this does continue, right, okay. The I Am Discourse is Saint Germain's description of New Year's Eve conclave at the Royal Teton, January the 1st, 1935. It is with great joy that I relate to you briefly some of the activity that took place at the Royal Teton last night. 214 of the Ascended Masters were present, and the 12 from Venus. The all-seeing eye was in the most powerful action known thus far. Great rays of light are made permanent. I'm just being shown to tell you. Many of you are wondering, the all-seeing eye. This must be the Illuminati who wrote this book. This isn't a positive. Okay, the all-seeing eye is simply the all-seeing eye of the source. The one unified eye of the source. It's just that the negative Illuminati, quote unquote, who people call the Illuminati, have used this for their symbol. They also used the symbol of the very ancient symbol of the swastika. That's a positive symbol, meaning good luck and good prosperity to all. They took it and they made it masculine. They took away the 4 dots. If you look at the ancient Sri Yantra symbol, on all 4 corners there is a swastika, but it's a swastika with 4 dots in between the squares, right? In between the angles. Now, all Hitler did was he took something that was good, something that was of the highest, most purified, most undistorted aspect of the positive polarity of the source, and he made it into his own. That's what the quote-unquote Illuminati have done with the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye also represents your third eye. Okay? Just check out the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. It's all there. Okay, so any of you who are thinking, it says all-seeing eye all throughout this book, therefore it's evil. Well, read this book with your heart, not with your eyes. What does this work resonate in your innermost heart? Does it seem like it's positive, of love, or does it seem like it's evil and of negative and fear? That's the only thing I can ask you, and go by your innermost heart. If this doesn't resonate with your innermost heart, then reject whatever doesn't resonate and only keep hold of what does. Okay, that's all I can say. And the same with my channelings. Only listen to and only keep hold of what resonates deep inside your innermost being. Reject all the rest. To continue, great rays of light are made permanent to our national capital and the capital of each state, that a constant radiation may pour forth to those focal points and also to the principal cities of Europe, India, China, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, South America, Africa and Mexico. A similar activity or radiation from the Golden City and Shambhala was also poured forth, making a triple activity for the blessing of mankind. Every effort is being made to avoid as much destructive activity as possible throughout the world. The activity of past 3 months has been tremendously encouraging, and we do have high expectation for this year. Being so well aware of the free will of humanity, we can but trust for their harmonious cooperation with the conscious radiation pouring forth from the above-mentioned triple activity. There were outpourings of the light from the tall masters from Venus, Jesus, and the great divine director, such as I have not known before in my experience. The many who have been fully aware of my sincere efforts for the blessing of America have now joined me in full power to achieve all possible that the cosmic law and the law of individual will permit. The cosmic laws are daily giving greater freedom in the activity, which is the thing that gives us such great encouragement. There were many students present last night, for which I am very grateful. There is much detail of the activity which took place that I may not reveal at this time, but I assure all students that it was marvellous beyond description. The great host of ascended masters join me in their love, light, blessing, and opulence to the students, to America, and to the world, that this year may be unparalleled in its happiness to mankind. In the fullness of my love, Saint Germain. Finis, which means finish. And indeed, that is the finish of this book. It's an incredible book. So I hope you enjoyed this incredible book, The I Am Discourses. Absolutely magnificent. And like I said, the next book will be Living the Law of One, 101, The Choice by Carla L. Ruckert. And like I said in the previous video, this is all about how to transition up the rays from red ray. Most of you are in orange or yellow ray. And most of you who are reading this and are on this channel are, most of you subscribers are almost definitely heading into the green ray. Okay, you're transitioning, so you're right here on the transition loop into the green ray. Okay, everything goes in spirals. Okay. Next will be the indigo ray, being your pineal, your sixth density energy center, and the sixth sphere. And then the next will be violet ray. But I've been shown that it takes usually many hundreds of thousands of years to get from orange ray to green. Well, many of us have been on this for hundreds of thousands of Earth years, on this reincarnation cycles. Some of us have done many master cycles. A master cycle is 76,000 years counted in one way, 75,000 years counted in another way. Two different ways of counting these cycles. But you're talking 76,000 years, and many of us have done 2 or 3 or 4 of these great cycles. So that's a long time in our time, but it's not a long time in the time of eternity. It's a tiny blip on the sphere of eternity. Anyways, I'm going to leave you there in love and light, and namaste.